And joining us now is Dr. Barry Singer. He's the director of the MS Center for Innovations in Care at Missouri Baptist Medical Center in St. Louis, Missouri. And he's joined by Caroline Craven, who lives with MS. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Great to see you. Okay, doctor, we will start with you. What is MS? Tell us a little bit about how it affects the brain and what the symptoms are.
So multiple sclerosis is an immune disease, and the immune system attacks the brain and spinal cord, and actually the nerves to the eye as well, called optic nerves. And so this immune attack can lead to neurologic symptoms. They may be symptoms such as numbness in your legs, it comes up to your torso, into your hands, might cause visual loss out of one eye. It can cause double vision, spinning sensations. 90% of people with MS have fatigue, and some people have bladder issues, kind of run to the bathroom when they gotta go urinate. So these attacks can come on. They last maybe a week. They could last a couple months, and then they get better. And so most people over time have recurrent attacks, maybe every year, every 6 months. And then, unfortunately, over time, it can lead to progressive disability. So the goal is really about treating the disease early, diagnosing it early, and treating with medication. We have approximately 17 different medications that are highly effective in controlling the disease. So that's one aspect of the disease.
Great. So let's talk about the new campaign that's being launched to shift the perspective on MS. Doctor, maybe talk a little bit about that, please.
Great. So I'm joining Celgene and Multiple Sclerosis Association of America on this initiative of understanding about brain health. So the brain is under attack. So what we want to do is trying to maximize brain health, not even for the short term, but we're looking at over the course of your life and how we can change some things in your lifestyle to improve brain health. So one of those things is exercise. So with this MS MindShift initiative, we want to work on exercise. So that could be, for many of my patients, Tai Chi, yoga, swimming, recumbent bike, whatever works for you and whatever you enjoy to do, that's important. Well-balanced, healthy diet. So we want to look at your diet. A lot of people with MS, because of mobility challenges, may gain some weight. So we work on trying to get a healthy, fit body, which can help your brain health. And then also sleep. Adequate sleep helps. Many people with MS have problems with stress and anxiety, and so mindfulness techniques can be very effective. Most importantly with MS, smoking is very negative. So smoking leads to more physical disability and cognitive disability. And by cognitive, I mean a lot of people with MS have some short-term memory problems, they have multitasking problems, and occasionally word-finding problems. So we want to focus on all this. So the msmindshift.com website has a lot of information, resources on how you can improve your lifestyle to improve brain health.
All right, so Caroline, let's jump to you. Tell us what was it like when you were diagnosed with MS, and just tell us a little bit about your experience, please.
You bet. When I was first hit with MS, it was back in 2001. It hit me really hard and fast. I was traveling. I all of a sudden couldn't walk, couldn't see. And I went into the doctors, and it took me a little while to get diagnosed. But once I saw the right doctor, they diagnosed me. And together we said, you know what, we've got this. There's ways we can manage this. She was very supportive and helpful. And I was a little scared at first, of course. I didn't know anything about the illness, but 17 years later, and I've learned so much about what we can do to take control and be our own advocate, taking care of ourselves. This whole Brain First initiative is just so important to me, and that's really put me in focus, staying positive and finding community. It's been quite a journey, but it's been a really good one.
So the campaign, tell us a little bit more about how it really helped you, and affecting you.
You bet. The msmindshift.com initiative, it's based around the Brain First perspective. And what this does is gives us a focal point. MS affects the whole body, and it can affect so many aspects of our body and our lives that it's hard to put our put a grasp around it and understand what we need to take care of. And by focusing on our brain health, it gives us this one focal point. And that's really helped me. It's kept me positive. It keeps my energy going, keeps all these kind of well thoughts. I turn that toward the brain. I start thinking about what I can do. As Doctor said, eating healthier, of course, nutrition, positiveness. I do yoga, meditation, being mindfulness. Mindfulness has just been huge.
Great. And Doctor, back to you. A little bit more on the importance of having a brain-first perspective on MS. One more time, please.
Really, it's very critical that people advocate for their own health. And so focusing on ways that you can improve your brain health is really important. So that means teaming up with your healthcare partner, whoever their provider is, and really talking about what your options are. We want you on highly effective medications, and we want you to continue taking those medications. But then we also want you to focus on what can you do proactively in terms of your wellness to do well. So I encourage you to check out the information on msmindshift.com, and it may give you some very important, useful tips on how to improve your well-being. And really the goal is so that you can live as best life with MS. And if you're out there and you're a friend or a loved one of someone with MS, it's really important to help them advocate for their own health.
Okay, Caroline, one more time, where can we go to get more information, please?
To get more information, you can go to msmindshift.com. Gives us all these different ideas and tips and tricks. You can also visit my blog, girlwithms.com, and I try to keep a lot of tips and tricks on there to help us stay positive and say, take that MS.
All right, well, guys, thank you very much for joining us, Dr. Barry Singer and Caroline Craven. Thank you.
Appreciate the invite.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.